Aloha tribe, aloha, it is Pink Bella. Welcome everyone. My name is Pink Bella for Pink Bella Aloha Therapy. I am doing an Instagram live today from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is transmission number 3 related to the Lionsgate portal, the 888 portal, and also the 811, the 1111 gateway, the next eclipse in the Trinity, which is the solar eclipse in Leo. So welcome everyone. This is an Instagram live love, and I will upload on YouTube and Facebook right after I do the transmission. So welcome everyone, whoever comes on. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions or want to share something, please type it in the comments, and I will check it out at the end and share with you all. So today I've got a little bit of new information. For those of you who are new to my lives and my YouTube channel, I am a Blu-ray, a twin flame, a quantum healer, and I assist with sessions and readings all around the world to help those of you on a twin flame journey, divine partnership journey, align your energy. I offer a 12 chakra energy balance with the sessions. Plus, I also am now assisting Akashic healing and clearing, and I'll share a little bit more about that at the end. So we are going through massive, massive light upgrades and downloads, and I'm super close to the Crystal Mountains in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I will get into the physical symptoms, but this is like, whoa. The energy here is super intense in a positive way, but it does make sort of trying to do everyday things a little bit challenging right now. It's going to continue for a while, at least through the 11th and the 12th of August, so I'll share a little bit more about that. So, of course, I'll know, for those of you who follow me, that when I share this is a huge, we're receiving waves and waves of light codes, activations, colors, symbols, numbers from the Galactic Center. This is a galactivation. This is this gateway, the 888 gateway, is about many, many things, but we're receiving extra love and light codes from the Sirius star system. So the planet Sirius and Earth and the Sun all are lined up for this gateway, all right? So many of us, if you look back on my journey, I've always experienced intense energy at this time of year, but I didn't really start to understand about the portal activations until 2014. So I am also a starseed, and I actually have conscious memories and knew that I was a starseed first. I have memories when I was a child. I have conscious memories started coming forward again in 2014 as well. So, in and out, the galactics came in and out. I had a massive download and activation at the pyramids in the early 90s to get me going, to help prepare for all of you. So yes, I assist Starseeds, and I was just, before the live feed, the message, very clairaudient, and my third eye is opening more and more as well, but I kept hearing galactic. So I was reminded to share with everyone that this is a galactic activation, the 888 gateway, okay? It's not just for starseeds, it's not just for twin flames and light workers, it's for everyone. But those of you who are ready to expand your consciousness to being a starseed, that's coming for sure, okay? So let me just see, I've got the okay, so receiving waves of light codes from Source and from the Galactic Center. We're also receiving codes from Gaia, from the Earth, and this has been fascinating to me, so I brought some information in, what I've been experiencing, depending where you are on the planet as well. We're also receiving activations from the Sun, and there has been solar activations, solar flares. I know a big wave came in. What's the date today? The 6th? A big wave came in on the 4th on the weekend. So if you were like me on the weekend, I was incredibly fatigued. I had to rest a lot, and I had to actually zone out and not be online too much. So that some of you might be experiencing that. So I did a little video on the weekend. This gateway is a massive heart activation for all divine feminines and all divine masculines. And what's so amazing about this is the divine feminine energy, whoever's been carrying it, out of the twin flames or out of all of us preparing to be conscious on this planet and to be way showers to assist others. The self-love pink rays started coming through many of us last year. And now the emerald green and pink rays are both coming in and merging together for all of us right now, whether we're conscious of it or not. So it's a pretty awesome time. It's a huge heart activation and awakening for everyone. Okay, so let me just make sure. So last year, I think when this gateway, I was getting, it was the emerald green gateway. And this year I was getting, no, it's the pink and emerald green gateway, which is so beautiful. And it's that balance. It's that balance. The green energy is heart opening, healing, balance, and our health. And the pink energy is also our health, but it's self-love and self-nurturing and self-care. And for many of us on this journey, that's been sort of the final stage of accepting that we need to nurture ourselves before we are able to be in a divine partnership, a twin flame union. We have to make ourselves number one, all of us, and that's part of everyone's journey right now. So I'm wearing pink and green in honor today of the gateway, and I'm super excited to be here, so thank you all. Okay, so this gateway we're receiving, it's a huge DNA activation for everyone. A lot of souls are ready to go from 2 strands to activate new strands now. We're receiving new light codes, various different ways. What are the light codes? They're symbols, they're new colors, they're number activations, like the 144, like the 444, 555, 777, 888. You start to notice 1111. You start to notice those numbers more. That is your higher self, your team, source in the universe communicating with you, and your subconscious energy and programming knows what those numbers mean. So I'm going to do separate videos. I'm going to start doing more transmissions after we get through the intense energy. But specifically, the numbers, when we're on our journey, they mean one thing. Like for a lot of us, when we woke up, they meant angel numbers. And now we're getting deeper into, it's just letting us know that we've extracted ourselves out of the 3D matrix. And we're heading over into 4D and 5D, okay? Now, so I want to share about that. The other awesome thing right now is that the colors, this is how we kind of know where we are, and we're multidimensional. So when we realize that we're multidimensional, we can be in 3D, hanging out with the 3D folks. We can be in 4D, we can be in 5D, we kind of cruise in and out, and that's us being multidimensional, because many of us are activating other souls just by our vibration. So you will have interactions with souls that are not conscious yet of what's happening, but just your vibration alone and being in your heart is assisting them, okay? So how I often know if I'm in 5D, there will be less people on the road. I will go somewhere public. It will be quiet. There will be different colors. I see different colors when I'm outside. So I wanted to share that with all of you. I've been seeing different shades of pink, different shades of green, blues, of course, and turquoise. Oh my goodness. So the turquoise energy has not only been coming from the sun and not only coming from source, but I actually saw Gaia, the earth, sending the turquoise energy back up. It was awesome. Sometimes when I get a chance to sit out in nature, I just watch the show and I'm blown away. So we're receiving a lot of different ways of receiving our light codes, okay? So everyone, this is a mass collective consciousness awakening, especially through these last 2 gateways. It's about the collective expanding and awakening, and it's also about your personal consciousness expanding. It is about us choosing our timeline. And it is about choosing the highest vibrational timeline. We're all going through tests and initiations daily. And it's about whether or not we can choose peace and stay balanced and stay in our hearts, okay? So it is about unity consciousness. And unity consciousness is the balance of giving and receiving. And like every day we get a do-over. We get a chance to do it again, okay? So this is about not only the collective consciousness, more souls awakening collectively, but it's about our individual roles and soul missions coming forward. Super exciting. So timelines, massive timeline shifting right now. And I do assist in sessions around more questions about timelines because it's quite lengthy. But basically we are choosing We're choosing which version of Earth we want to be on and want to expand on, but we can still be in the 3D reality. Many of you may still be going to regular jobs and have people in your family and friends that aren't quite conscious yet, but that's okay. It just means that you can just stay in your heart and be in your vibration and know that your vibration is helping them. I've been on a huge divine assignment in the city, and often when I'm out in the public, I just, from my heart to whoever I'm around, I just ask their higher self and their team to work with them. So that's been part of something that I was guided to do for everybody. So, okay. So the colors are something different. I'm going to get into the codes more going forward. I don't want to make this video too long today, but I will share with you that source directly messages to me are 000, 222, and 333. And like I said, I will start sharing more about that moving forward. But absolutely, there are many of us that have been watching the numbers for years, some of us since children. And it's been something that we agreed to help us remember that a lot of what's going on, the game that's going on, is not real unless we get pulled into something. But it is a game to a lot of souls right now. A lot of souls are playing out drama and fear and anger, okay? All right, so we want the collective consciousness. Souls on a soul level are choosing their timeline. We're all choosing our personal timeline, and twin flames are also choosing your timeline. And just know that on a heart level, that's what's going on. So for some of you, the twin flame divine partner will be coming into your reality. For some of you, that you might have to release that soul for a while. And just know on a soul level, everyone, it's like source is moving the chess pieces around. But where you're going to be, maybe you're getting messages to move, all sorts of things like that. So just know that everyone is receiving their downloads right now, and everyone is being guided as to which way to go, and best to stay in our hearts. This really started last August. This month, this gateway, the 888, the Lion's Gate, and the 11th, the eclipse that's coming up, the solar eclipse in Leo, they're both in Leo, are sort of a reinforcement of what started during the solar eclipse last August. That was a game changer. That was a massive amount of souls remembering that you have a soul mission, that you came here to do amazing things, and that probably many of you have been going through super huge shifts since then, like moves and job changes and relationship changes and all sorts of things like that. So be very, very proud of yourself with how far you've come, and just know more awesomeness is coming, okay? So we're just to ride the waves of energy this week. There are still many planets that are retrograde. One of them is Mars and the other one is Mercury. They're both going to go direct by the end of August, thank goodness. But in the meantime, Mars is the closest it's been to Earth in a long time. It does represent the ego. It does represent the anger, the fear, all of that. So that was one thing that I was guided to share, is that there will be tempers flaring, and just know to choose peace in every moment, okay? I was reminded to share that with all of you. What else? We're going through an emotional detox and a physical detox right now, as our physical bodies and our emotional bodies integrate all this new energy. So just know that you may have bursts of anger, which is just fear, and it just is old energy that's needing to move out. Some of you might be crying, like instant crying over certain things. Just know, again, energy being released, okay? That's something that we're going through. Physical detox. Everyone's going to experience different symptoms, but we're getting like a full realignment of our chakra system and our spine. So you may be experiencing more aches and pains than usual. It's also, the Leo energy is about our solar plexus. It's about us being in our power. So your lower chakra system, your legs, your feet, your digestive system might be impacted this week. So drink water and rest, okay? This goes for all of us. The other thing is, I've been experiencing the head thing. It feels like the head vice. We're getting a rewrite. A lot of us are getting, old stuff is being moved out and new stuff is being brought in. So when we're not feeling 100%, we're forced to rest. And for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, many of us right now are experiencing incredibly hot temperatures, like extreme temperatures. temperatures that it doesn't make it comfortable to sit out for very long, and that's important too. Like, the sun is so powerful right now. We're receiving a lot of information, light information from the sun, that we don't need to be in the sun for long periods of time. So again, stay cool, hydrate, drink water, be near water, showers, Epsom salt baths, foot baths, whatever you can do, and just know that you don't need to be out in the sun as much as you would previously, okay? Just gauge it. Like, what's happening here in Vancouver is it's going to be quite hot up to the solar eclipse, and then I see that it's going to cool down a little bit. So we just go with the flow right now. All right. So for me, the physical detox the last few days has been back of the head. This is old energy leaving, and it's to expand my abilities. And I've been receiving new insights and all of that to share with all of you. I was reminded to let you know that this is a galactic portal in Leo, and that this is to help us expand our consciousness, okay? So everyone's consciousness is being expanded, and oftentimes we're not going to see it for a few days or a few weeks after this. Usually when an eclipse comes in, we might not see exactly how far we've come for a couple of weeks or months, all right? But this is a big deal. This is a really, really big deal right now. Okay, I talked about the planets going direct. And yes, okay, so I'm being reminded to show this too. I've got two, hold on. So this is typically what's going on right now. We've got the planets aligned over the pyramids. The pyramids are just one portal area on the planet. All the portals are open. Every single pyramid on the planet is activated right now. It's an energetic activation. So only those who can see and feel the energy would actually know what was going on. But there, Mount Shasta is an activation point. It's a pyramid. The mountains here in Vancouver are activations. So it's just, I was just guided to remind you all, this is helping us know that this is a destined time, okay? This is also about the soul star, which I've shared about before. So our entire energy system in our physical body, and we have chakras above connected to the, they're called the Universal Chakras. I like that word. The divine chakras, they're connected to help us receive more information, more light, and we're also connected to Gaia, to the fifth dimensional grid within the planet. This is liberating us. This is helping us release ourselves from belief systems, personal, family. This is also connected to past lives, karma, all that sort of thing. So that's all connected to our chakras, and a lot of it's connected to the lower chakras. So that's being slowly unplugged and released, okay? But I know when I'm feeling the intensity, that it's intense on a lot of areas of the planet. So just ride it out. That's all I can share with you. When I have energy, then, like I've shared this before, when you have energy and you're feeling good and you're grounded, then tackle your list. And if you need to rest, please do, okay? Because some of you might be feeling busy at this time. But it's right now, it's about us liberating our old belief systems, which is awesome. Okay. Let me just make sure I've got everything. This gateway actually started July 26th, and it officially goes to August 26th. So there's an overlap, but it's just that the peak of the energy will be from now, basically, but from the 888, August 8th, right through to August 12th, okay? But depending on where you are on the planet and where you are in your journey, you may be experiencing intense energy until some of the planets start going direct, which is like, I think Mercury goes direct the third week of August, and Mars goes direct at the end of August. But I received the information about August 26th quite a while ago, knowing that that was going to be a point where we all start realizing there's some things in our life that we know that we need to make decisions about, okay? And we'll be able to start moving forward and making choices and shifts and turns by the end of this month, okay? So I wanted to share about that. Let me just make sure I've got everything. Okay. So yeah, so just a reminder that the energy is not coming, down from source, like activating the pyramids, but also the energy is going up as well, all right? I did a chakra reading and also pulled cards for divine feminines and masculines in the last 2 readings, so you guys can check out my YouTube channel for those as well. I'm not going to repeat that information. I was just guided to bring in the new information today, but I know what is amazing is for masculines and feminines, we received the same chakra messages for this gateway, and that in all the years I've been pulling cards and doing readings, that has never happened. So basically they're the physical chakras, the crown, which is connecting us more to source and our higher self. So we're receiving more, we're getting that, feeling that head stuff. Our heart activation, of course, everyone's heart is being expanded and opened wider, healing those wounds, realizing that a lot of the stuff we felt wounded about, we can let go of now, okay? Root chakra, because that is, we're being unplugged, we're releasing ourselves from the old matrix, plus the root chakra carries a lot of the old programming, fear, anger, all sorts of things related to money, abundance. So that chakra alone is getting replugged into the new fifth dimensional grid, okay? So that there's a lot shifting and going on right now. You all have a higher self. You all have a team of light that are working with you at this time, including, and divine masculines, you are going through so much. You have been going through such a massive rewrite of your energy field, which has been impacting your physical body and your reality since January of this year. So thank you for all of the masculines who have booked sessions, because I so appreciate your insights with what's happening in your reality. All right. So let me just make sure that I've got everything. So our upper chakras, where's my chakra card? So I don't actually have a card yet with all the 12 chakras, but I will find something and bring it as soon as I find something. But just this one right now, knowing that our third eye, our intuitive, magical superpowers are getting an expansion at this time, and it's big. So just a reminder that all of our chakras are being upgraded, elevated, expanded. The upper universal chakras are opening for many of you. This is why I offer a 12 chakra energy reading and balance during my sessions, so you know where you're at and what's happening on your journey, okay? But those are for you to receive higher frequency light codes for your personal mission, your soul mission, for your abundance, for your twin flame journey, for your and for your new superpowers to come online, basically, okay? We are receiving the highest level of light codes that we've received up until now to allow the consciousness shift for you personally and for everyone on the planet. Everyone is receiving the light codes, because the light codes don't differentiate between whether someone is awake or not awake. By awake, I mean, is their heart open? Have they realized that they're an energetic being? Do they know that they're here with a purpose? There's a lot of souls that are still playing the game, and they don't know that yet. So their chakra system is going to be different from yours, those of you who have been doing your work, okay? So those of you who've been doing your work, you're getting an opportunity to raise your frequency and bring in more of a connection to your higher self, to your team, to source, okay? Okay, we'll do this, even though some days it's been super challenging, and this is one of those times when the energy is very, very intense. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to get on and do a video today, but I was guided that even coming on and doing a short one would benefit everyone. So thank you for being here, okay? Once our consciousness expands and more souls awaken, what's going to happen is more souls are going to be conscious about what can I do to help the earth? What can I do to help the animals? What's going on with our food? How can we clean up the oceans and the water? That sort of thing. And caring and having compassion for everything, everyone, and including animals and people and whatever. So this is how a lot of souls are awakening, based on, suddenly it's like a light bulb has gone on, the light switch has gone on, and it's like, what's going on? Why are we doing this? Why do we still want to continue to do this? It's like, that's what we do. We make changes about what we've been making choices about in the past. We don't judge ourselves. We don't judge how it's been going so far. But what we know is that we all have, we all can assist and participate in making Earth a much better place. And that's why a lot of us came, okay? We all love Earth. That's why a lot of us incarnated, because we love the earth and we love the people and the animals, and we want to make Earth a better place. All right, sounds like a song. Okay, all right. I think what I'll do is I'll just go through a few more of the cards, and then we'll just share. So I wanted to show this card. This is the Starseed card. So I have been receiving more souls that have been guided to ask about being a starseed in sessions. So what that means is that you just know that we're not the only souls in the universe and the galaxy, and that some of you may want to know more. So Starseed sessions, okay? So just to let you know that I do work with various teams of light, always high frequency teams of light, and they will bring messages through your higher self as well. It's usually about your soul mission. That's what the messages I've been receiving as those of you who are Starseeds who are awakening to that. You know you've never fit in, you know that you always came here for something amazing, and you're ready to figure out what that is, all right? Archangel Michael as well just came forward just to say a lot of transmutation and transformation right now. The heart chakra. Okay, let me get into this. So, this is an integration and an activation for both divine feminine and masculine, and we're balancing that more and more within all of us. And because a lot of us, even me as a feminine, had to express and use a lot of a masculine energy to be here on the planet, working, doing. It's always about doing. That's the old energy. So the new energy is balancing the feminine and trying to chill out and receive more. So meditation is good. Sleeping is a form of meditation as well, because that's what will happen is our team will knock us out. And, you know, that's what happened to me last Thursday. I think I went 7 days in a row and I just got knocked out. There's just many different ways of receiving, going outside and spending time in nature and just being, okay? Just being in the now, being in the moment. So what I was guided to share, and what's interesting is, I think the last transmission, I was given the information about the pink and green rays being balanced coming in this time. And I do work with a lot of the angelic realms of light and with color frequencies like Archangel Michael and Metatron. And the two archangels came last week and said, we want to start working with you going forward with the sessions based on what's coming. So Ariel came forward with the pink energy. Okay, she works really, really closely with Gaia and with us manifesting and materializing what we need, plus spending time in nature. All right, and then Raphael, which is the green ray, and that's us about, you know, taking care of ourselves, eating good food, taking care of the food, taking care of the plants and the animals. All right, so those are the green and the pink rays. So for masculine, the message for you right now going through this gateway is the pink energy. A lot of you are receiving a lot of the pink energy. But if you have a lot of feminine energy already, you're going to be receiving more of the green ray to balance it out. But the pink energy is about self-love, trust, and being more balanced and taking care of ourselves. See, we were never taught. Most of us were not taught. If you were, you're a minority, but most of us were not taught to care for ourselves. We were taught to either care for others or just say forget it. So that's what's happening right now. What right now is like we're going to be doing more of that pay it forward. All right. And then for the feminines, you're going to be receiving more of the green energy to balance out your heart and health. I know for a lot of feminines, our health has been key the last couple of months, because otherwise what will happen is the old programming of masculine energy kicks in and we get into moving fast. I've been through the same thing. I've been through something this last month as well to slow me down, and I'll share more about that. So we've got the balance of the emerald green and the pink energy coming in for this gateway, and you're going to be receiving the exact what you need in every moment, okay? So you don't have to figure this out with your brain or anything. Just know that your physical body will absolutely let you know what you need. Are you thirsty? Are you dehydrated? Do you need to rest? Do you have energy and you can go do some things? Are you being called to go spend time in nature? What is your body asking you to eat? Do not be hard on yourself if you crave like salty foods, sugary foods, because what happens is, depending on the imbalances that we're trying to balance out, you might crave salt, you might crave sugar, you can detox later, don't worry about it, okay? Just really make sure that you're hydrated and that you're eating whatever you're guided to eat, okay? Because it's all going to be short-term anyway. Everything's going to balance out. I had a huge appetite the last couple of weeks, and it's just been the last few days that I've been going back to just like, no, I'm good with juice. No, I'm good with liquids. I'm not as hungry as I was. So that's the thing. That's the wave, all right? The self-love is connected to abundance. It's connected, the pink energy, it's connected to the new abundance of the planet where we're giving and receiving in balance. But Source in the universe will absolutely pay attention to, are you taking care of yourself? Then the abundance will come. All right. So this is the interesting thing. Our hearts have to be open, and we have to be able to make sure that we're it's not selfish to put ourselves first. And if we don't put ourselves first during certain tests, our body will kick up a storm and things will happen to force us to choose ourselves. So this is what's happening for a lot of us right now. The root chakra is being cleared out for every single soul on this planet, whether you're a divine feminine or divine masculine. It carries the old programming to do with fear, and it's helping us to be courageous and know that fear's not real, okay? Fear stands for future evidence appearing real. It's not real. And our egos will tell us things are real all the time. And then we can just say, no, that's not right. That's not real. We have to catch ourselves, okay? All right. We're dealing with a lot of planetary aspects right now. There's still a lot of planets that are retrograde. I believe 6 or 7 planets. This is also impacting our energy field and causing a little bit of causing a little bit of a tug of war in our being, like wanting to move forward but being slowed down. And then those of you who are on a twin flame divine partnership, you're receiving your code activations, as is your partner, whether you've met them or not. And I'm going to do another video about the twin flame waves, because I received new information about the waves that's changed even since last year. But I'm going to do that after we get through the gateway, okay? But just know, even if you are connected or not connected to your twin flame, or you haven't met them, it's all being divinely orchestrated and it will unfold in divine time, okay? So I think that's it. I'm just going to talk about the specials, and then I will go back and answer everyone's questions. So thank you everyone for being here. So I'm still currently offering half-price sessions and readings. They range from an intuitive reading to a reading with a chakra balance. Akashic healing sessions have been super popular because they are helping you clear, I wrote this down too, helping you clear and release belief systems, timelines, past lives, karma, things that you're not even aware of, okay? So those, the 2 specific ones that are on special for these gateways are the emerald green or the pink rays, and one's connected to health and balance and abundance, and the other one is connected to self-love and self-worth and taking care. Oh, I was just reminded about that. Someone messaged me yesterday, I think, or today, and just talked about narcissism. And I do share about this, and that's really a great energy to clear out with the pink ray Akashic session. The narcissist codependent energy and template, we all agreed to carry it, but we are able to release it now, okay? So when we have someone in our reality, we're not hard on ourselves about maybe that we chose that reality for the longest time. We weren't aware. Our third eye wasn't open. We did not know. But you absolutely can choose now and be cleared of that energy. It's just an old program, and that's one of the things that we're busting through, okay? So everyone carries that energy until it's cleared out. It is carried in your energy field, your chakras, your physical body, and also the Akashic records. So I wanted to share about that. So this is about, the Akashic records is about clearing belief systems, timelines, past lives, karma, and it helps you shift into a higher frequency and helps you move over to a more awesome timeline, okay? The sessions, thank you all who booked sessions, have been amazing. They've been so amazing. So much information has come through for all of us, and I'm so grateful for all of you. The other session that's on special for this month is the Soul Mission Abundance Activation. It contains a crystal and a sacred geometry symbol that is energetically, it's like a Reiki attunement. So it's basically like a prosperity and crystal attunement that your higher self and your team facilitate during the session, okay? The other thing I wanted to share about it, I did a little video about this. I talked a little bit about it last week. I am now offering pet and animal energy sessions. I have been doing them for years. The animals are my true love. I love them so much. And they actually work better distance as well. So those are also now on my website. And the animals on the planet and your pets are absolutely experiencing these light codes and energies, and they are being impacted, because I have been asked about that, all right? And the other thing is, oh, beautiful Canadian tribe, whenever you watch this, I shared something on the weekend. It's not on my website, but if you are a Canadian resident and you would like to book a session or reading with me, message me, because I do have an awesome special on just for you right now, okay? I'm not going to share prices or anything because they change so often, but yes, everything is still more than half off, and I am taking bookings for the 11/11 Gateway, the eclipse, okay? I think that's it. Okay, so I'm going to just go through, and if anybody else has any other questions, just let me know. I'm just going to go through and see if there's any questions. I love this. Okay, One Love Sharon. Hi, girl. Welcome so much. Okay, what does the 144 mean to me? I've been seeing the number several times a day. Yes. Oh, my gosh. You're giving me goosebumps, One Love Sharon, if you're still here. I've been seeing 144 and 441 for months, and it's just our team and Source, the universe, letting us know that you're not alone. You're right on target, and you're fully supported. Okay, so thank you. Even I just went down and got something cool to drink, and when I was at the cash register, that was actually still on the register when I went up to the counter. So thank you so much for asking about that. I feel like there's going to be more information about 144 coming forward, and I feel like I'll make a special video about that, okay? Keto. Hi, Keto. I've been seeing 55 and 555 like insanely crazy lately. Yes. So when we notice the patterns, now what they do for me now is I get super excited. So for me, personally, 555 is just the universe and Source saying there's awesome changes coming up. Just know that what you're wishing to manifest and bring forward is happening. Okay, so yes, Keto, you're not going crazy. Those are your specific messages for you. And anyone who has a session, I can bring in the messages specifically for you. Okay. One Love Sharon. Oh, beautiful. She brought one pink and one green earring today. That's awesome. That's great. I'm so grateful that you shared that. That's wonderful. Gina, oh my goodness. Yes. So Gina has hurt her foot, broken her toe. Gina, I twisted my ankle about a month ago. I don't even remember doing it. And the message that I got was I didn't really do anything except I pushed myself too hard. I was going too fast again and I wasn't aware of it. Yes. Ice, slow down. I'm just now getting back to being able to walk properly, and I went for acupuncture as well. So for me, it was a reminder of staying mindful, taking care of myself, and not trying to go too fast, okay? So Gina, I wish you health and healing soon, all right? And just know, yes, ice is the best thing. Yes, One Love Sharon, we are always led magically. We absolutely are. Okay, beautiful souls, I'm going to sign off. I'm sending you love and aloha, and don't forget, specials are on my website. I'm not too sure how long they're going to be on there, so if you would like a session, it's first come, first serve. I look forward to connecting with you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to post on YouTube, and I appreciate anyone who wants to share this message if it resonates with you. Bye, everyone. Love and aloha. Happy 888 Gateway. Take care. Bye.